Go.
All right, so I'm Dakota Mack. We're here on the Sturgeon River today, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up a center pin. So for line, we've got Centerpin mono. This is made by Raven, but you can use pretty much any colored monofilament. This is 15 pound. First you got to put your float on. So you've got your silicone tubing. You slide that on first, and then you slide a second one on. And this is for the slip float. And then to put your bobber on, stick the bottom of the bobber in the tubing. And then one on top. And this allows for you to be able to adjust your depth. So you can slide it up if you want it deeper, slide it down if you want it shallower, depending on the run that you're fishing. And then after that, you want to put split shot on to an enough split shot that you're going to sink your float to this white line right here. So with a 15 milligram float, you're going to need 15 milligrams worth of weight. So for this, I've got some 2 gram split shot right here. And usually I take about 4 of those and put them under the bobber.
I've heard the term daisy chain. What does that mean?
Daisy chain?
Is that where you're spreading the beads at equal distance apart?
Yeah, so it depends on your water. So for like bigger, deeper water and big, deep runs, like some of the guys that fish the Big Manistee and stuff like that, they'll dot their split shot down the line. I don't do that here because we fish really small water. So I put 4 bigger weights up at the top, and then I do about 6 small 1 gram shot down at the bottom, and I attach a swivel.
Small barrel swivel?
Small barrel swivel. Tie that on. And so the reason I don't like the dot method versus the weight directly above the swivel is because it gets when you're fishing small buckets, it gets whatever you're throwing, be it beads or pink worms or spawn or flies or whatever you're throwing, it gets it down in the bucket faster.
Gotcha.
Versus if you're fishing big water where you've got to have a shot pattern to get your line down in the water column. So knot right there, and then I use about 12 inches of 14 pound fluoro and attach that to your barrel swivel down to your hook or whatever you're throwing. And the reason I only use 14 inches is because if you go longer than 14 inches, like because it seems really short when you're fishing, but the reason I go short is because it allows whatever you're fishing to stay down in the water column. If you've got a lot of hydraulics, it'll bring your beads or worm up in the water column, and it'll kind of swirl, and you'll miss a lot of fish that way. So this is my setup. That's how I do it.
Gotcha. Cool. Let's go hit the water.